Today, we're delving into the recent cancellation of the prestigious South African Music Awards, Summers 2023, and the ripple effects of this decision and what it means for the music industry and beyond. The Summers 2023 were set to light up Durban on November 17th and 18th this year, but a wave of public concern regarding the hefty 20 million rand budget, which is roughly about $1 million, just over. That public concern led to a change of heart. The KwaZulu-Natal Department of Economic Development, Tourism and Environmental Affairs, EDTEA, had put up the $1 million or 20 million rand to sponsor the event as part of a 3-year deal. In fact, they had asked Treasury for 28 million rand, which is about $1.4 million initially, but revised it down after what I assume was a less public and more internal unhappiness with the amount. The KwaZulu-Natal government then stepped back from hosting duties due to strong opposition from political groups like the DA, Democratic Alliance, and Action SA. The latter even petitioning the president of South Africa, the president, Cupcake, Cyril Ramaphosa, to halt the event. This brings me to the first question. Since when have the Summers been a political issue? The question might surprise you.
I think it's a function of two things. First, there has been growing public pressure on these expenditures that may be important for a particular sector of society, but in the bigger scheme of things, when measured against national priorities, they do not make sense.
Be that as it may, some great points were raised by this guy, who is an Action SA member.
According to information we have in our position law is that some organizers requested only 8 million rand from the department and from government. That is why we're asking questions to say, how do you arrive 28 million rand? So how do you add 20 million rand if someone asked 8 million rand? Those are the questions we're asking. Yeah. So if the department came back and said, look, we are now giving Summers what they asked for, we'll support that. But you're against the abuse of funds.
I mean, it's pretty simple. Why did the KwaZulu-Natal EDTEA ask for 28 million rand to host the Summers when the organizers of the event had asked for 8 million rand? Where was the rest of the 20 million rand going to in the first place? So those are key questions. It is a fantastic question considering that the itemized list that was leaked online has some very, very questionable inclusions. I mean, look at this. They had a budget of about 420,000 rand for 6 influencers. Huh? 6 influencers to do what exactly for a nationwide event like this, which has been running for many, many, many years? And then, cool, whatever. There's 6.5 million rand allocated to a lifetime achievement gala dinner. How fancy is this? And then 3 million rand allocated for summer goodie bag experience. The part that I don't understand is this. When it comes to events, right, a lot of the goodie bags, it doesn't matter whether it's corporate or music or whatever, a lot of the goodie bags are stuff that's given to the event organizers for free by people or organizations that want to promote their own stuff, for the most part. So where does the 3 million rand budget really come from? And then the last frivolous expenditure of the day, which was totally unnecessary in my opinion, Summer Golf Day, 225,000 rand. Bruh, I don't know. As you can see, it's pretty shady stuff. There was already a lot of controversy around these awards to begin with. I mean, every year there is, but we look at the bigger picture and the writing is on the wall. In 2022, the Summers nominees were announced in June. This year, that announcement was only made in October, with very little information on why it hadn't happened in June, like the previous year. So from June, July, August, September, October, 5 months later. And that already suggested that there were major issues behind the scenes. This is just to announce the nominees. Come on. Right now, South Africa faces significant challenges like frequent power cuts, high joblessness, immigration issues, and a shaky economy. Things haven't been that great for a year or two, maybe even more, and just about everyone is feeling it. Although I do hear the power cuts have been much less of late, well, elections next year, hint hint, the outcry against the SAMA's 20 million rand budget reflects a public and maybe even political desire to channel funds towards tackling these issues instead of hosting glitzy, glamorous events. Maybe it makes sense. As it stands, the SAMA's organizers, Recording Industry of South Africa, are not officially cancelling the awards at this stage, and I've included the official statement for you to see, but it's not looking good if we're being honest. It says a lot about the wider state of the creative industry in South Africa right now, and the musicians are really the ones who suffer, ultimately. And it's sad for the SAMAs to go out this way, but it is what it is. Let me know your thoughts about the SAMA's 2023 cancellation and the loss of the sponsorship. Where to from here? I really want to hear from you. Leave some comments below and let me know. Let's have this discussion about the SAMA's 2023 cancellation. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to get more awesome videos like this one. Otherwise, that's it from me. My name is MJ Wemoto, son of Zimbabwe, signing out. Peace. Nende.